y'all. It's 11 o'clock on Friday night, and we have a baby Abby. Good morning, everybody. It is week 30, which is also our 6th week taking the semaglutide compound. If you're new here, I took Wegovy for 24 weeks and my bridge card ran out, so I could no longer afford to buy the medication. So I ended up switching to a semaglutide compound. I will link my why I had to quit Wegovy video up here if you want more details on that information. Anyway, so if you weren't here last week, I discovered that crushing up my semaglutide pill worked a million times better. So we're going to continue with that trend this week. And obviously it worked well for me. I had a much easier time than I did 2 weeks ago. I did start my cycle, so I struggled with a little bit, but that was more cycle related than, not getting the drug in me related. So anyway, I had a very long weekend. We went to a camp out and didn't get home, and I didn't get to sleep until close to 4 a.m. on Sunday morning, and then had to wake up to do grocery shopping with Nikki. So I'm a little bit sleep deprived, but it's gonna be okay. Anyway, I also have some meal prep going on in the background, so just ignore the man behind the curtain. Anyway, so I'm gonna take this semaglutide compound and we're gonna get our week started. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I will talk to you soon.
Hi guys. So just kind of want to clue you in on what's going on. It's Thursday and some things have been happening with Nikki that indicate that little Miss Happy Grace may be joining us soon. We're not like imminent, it's not like go time, but we have her 38-week checkup and Tanner's working, so I'm gonna go join her at her checkup appointment, and so that we can meet with her midwives and see what the dealio is. So I just want to pop on real quick and let you know I'm having a great week. The crushing up the semaglutide thing has really been helping, I think, get it into my system, even though it tastes nasty. And it's annoying, but it's working at least. And yesterday I had a realization that I've been waking up in the morning, and just like as part of my morning routine, I wake up, I go to the bathroom, I do all the things, and then I immediately eat breakfast regardless of whether I'm hungry or not. And the last couple of weeks, that's kind of been starting me where like I eat breakfast and then like a couple hours later, I'm hungry again for lunch. And I think part of that is because last week I wasn't eating very much for breakfast, and I honestly don't think I was eating enough for breakfast. But ever since yesterday, when I decided I would wait until I was actually hungry, which meant not eating until closer to 10 instead of 9, or 10:30 instead of 9, I feel like I haven't been chasing hunger like I was. So kind of the whole point of this thing is repairing my relationship with food, and eating when I'm not hungry doesn't seem like a very healthy thing to do just because it's breakfast time. So I'm working on teaching my body to listen to hunger cues, eat when I'm hungry, stop when I'm full, because eventually the plan is to go to intuitive eating in that way, where I'm learning to listen to my body cues rather than eating on a clock or eating on a calorie schedule, and just eating when my body tells me I need to, because that's how our bodies were made. It shouldn't be that hard. So anyway, I just wanted to come on and tell you guys that we may be getting a baby soon. And also I had that little realization with the whole intuitive eating thing, and it's really been helping a lot. Yesterday and today I haven't been like starving by noon. So that's really interesting to me that our bodies work in that way. So anyway, I'm sure I will be talking to you soon.
A few moments later.
Okay, wait. Let's call the cops. No. Let's call the chief. That's what we're gonna do. Call the chief. Yeah.
Another one?
Gus. We don't call anybody. you.
I don't think that one
What?
was
Then
done.
later, at headquarters.
Good morning, everybody. So about 2:45 in the morning right now, and you may not even be able to see me, but there. It's about 2:45 in the morning, and I got a call from Nikki about 20 minutes ago that they are on their way to the birthing center. So I am up and in the car and on my way. The birthing center is literally around the corner from my apartment, so it's not a big deal for me to get there. I doubt I'll beat them there because they were like in the car like after she called me, but I'll probably get there not long after they do. So anyway, I'm not holding my breath because until she's here, she's not here, but this could be it. So I will update you guys as I can, but in all likelihood, my focus is not going to be on you guys. So I'll probably let you know either after we leave the birthing center or after Abby is here. So it's exciting. Hey everybody. So it's about 8:15 now, and we still don't have an Abby, but Nikki's doing really good. She's staying calm. She's kind of exhausted, as is completely understandable. At this point, she's been up for 26 hours. I had to leave for a little bit to let Helios out to go potty. Thankfully, the birthing center is like less than a mile from my house, but just wanted to kind of come in and let y'all know what was going on. But she's doing okay. She's just real tired. You know, both the midwife and the doula have, you know, mentioned countless times how calm and quiet she is, and they thought she was progressing a lot faster than she apparently was. So kind of, I think she got a little bit discouraged when they came in and checked her last, because they thought she was a lot further along than she was when they checked her last time, which was several hours ago. So it kind of feels like going backwards. So I get why they tell you not to check too often, because it can be discouraging to think you're a lot further along than you are. So she's doing okay though. She's just really tired. You know, we're trying to keep some food in her and stuff like that, but she's kind of battling some nausea and, you know, all the things that happen when you're having a baby apparently. So anyway, we all love her and we're praying for her, and all we can do is be there. So I'm sure there will be another update at some point, but hopefully that update will be we have a baby. So. Alright, y'all. It's 11 o'clock on Friday night, and we have a baby, Abby. She was born at 10 o'clock. I still don't know her weight because with birth centers they don't weigh the baby immediately. It's something they do after bonding time and eating and stuff like that. So I just want to let y'all know that she is here and she's beautiful. She looks exactly like her mama. Nikki did amazing. It was the first birth I've ever witnessed firsthand, and that was, I mean, obviously nothing compared to what Nikki went through, but exhausting. Anyway, bye. Hey guys. So I know this is normally when you would see Nikki and I going grocery shopping, but given she just pushed out a baby, she's not going grocery shopping with me today. It's actually Monday. Normally I go grocery shopping on Sunday, but I was still recovering yesterday and I wasn't going anywhere. So today I'm just making a quick run to HEB to pick up a few things I need. There were a lot of things that I would, well, not a lot, but a couple of things that I was planning on cooking last week that I ended up not needing to cook because I had other leftovers and stuff like that. So I don't have a lot of stuff to pick up this week because I'm using what I bought last week that I didn't use. Boy, I am talking in circles still. I am tired. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here and let y'all know that No Nikki this week because baby. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going to her house to cook a bunch of freezer meals. We were supposed to be doing freezer meal prep this weekend, but little Miss Abby had other plans, and that is totally okay. So I'm going to go tomorrow morning and pick up a couple of curbside orders to get a bunch of all the stuff that we need for freezer meals. And I don't know how much Nikki's going to help me. She's still obviously pretty sore and tired, but I'm just planning on doing as much as I can get done tomorrow for her so that they have some easy meals to just grab out of the freezer and eat for the next couple of weeks. So anyway, as usual, I may or may not film in the grocery store, but I will have a haul coming for you soon.
All right, guys. So, grocery haul. We got some cantaloupe for breakfast because it's back in season. A massive cauliflower, some cabbage, some of these crispy rounds. They're basically like flat tater tots, and I like cooking them in the air fryer for my breakfast sometimes. My cashew milk expired, so I needed some more. I got some sirloin steaks for some steak night, and a pork loin and some pineapple for a Hawaiian pork loin. Pretty excited about. Some more white potatoes, you know. I got some different drumsticks this time for Richard. These chocolate cookie dipped drumsticks. We'll see if he likes them. Some more chocolate fudge brownie because that was delicious. And I got these for me, these mini drummies, because they're only like 70 calories each, and they're the chocolate ones, so those looked good. And then I picked up some more of these patties because they still don't have the links. I'm not happy about it, but it's gonna be fine. So that is the haul for this week. I will put the total here. That's it. All right, taking a look at next week's menu for breakfast. I am finishing up those lemon blueberry pancakes, and then I'm gonna go to my breakfast tacos with tots and fruit. For lunches this week, we're gonna be doing a spaghetti squash pizza casserole that I'm pretty excited about. And then dinners, I'm doing a Hawaiian pork loin, and then we're gonna be doing steak and potatoes with some roasted cauliflower. Just keeping things pretty low key this week so that I can recover. And also I have those freezer meals to work on for Nikki, so I don't have a ton of time for meal prep this week. The rest of the weekend, we either eat out or eat leftovers, and that's it. Hey y'all, we made it to the end of week 30, and it was a doozy. Started out like a normal week, but boy did we have a banger of an ending. Obviously, super thrilled and excited that Miss Abby Grace is here. She was a couple weeks early, which, I mean, Nikki was ready for. It was the first birth that I have ever been a part of, and it's not my birth story, so obviously I'm not going to share it, but it was a lot. You know, it was not a typical birth. Obviously, no major complications. You know, she is fine. She is healthy. Nikki is fine. Nikki is good. But they're, you know, getting used to life as a family unit now. So, anyway, so excited that Abby is here, and this next week, kind of doing what I can to help them get settled in without, you know, intruding upon their time, to get to know each other as a family. So anyway, just the major non-scale victory this week I kind of touched on when I was on my way to Abby's appointment, which was the whole breakfast thing. I had kind of fallen into a habit of just eating first thing in the morning when I woke up because, you know, it was time for breakfast. So once I started just waiting to listen for those hunger cues, I noticed that I was less hungry throughout the day waiting to eat breakfast, even if it was only an hour later than I normally would have. Most of the time it was more like 2 hours later than I normally would have. It just kind of really set the tone for the rest of the day. So if you're struggling with feeling hungry all day long and you're somebody who wakes up and eats breakfast first thing in the morning when you wake up, maybe try waiting until you feel like your body is telling you that you're hungry, because that made a big difference for me this week. Obviously my routine got kind of thrown into a tailspin this week, and if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that that usually has an effect on my weight loss. and this week was no exception. I actually, when I stepped on the scale this week, I gained 1.5 pounds. Now, I will say that I was up all night long the night before or the morning before I did my weigh-in, because I do my weigh-ins on Friday mornings, and I was up all night long Thursday night, from around 2 in the morning, you know, all the way through until 10 o'clock the following night, at Abby's birth. So obviously that's going to affect my weight loss. It's going to affect, you know, water retention. It's going to affect all that. So I highly anticipate that was just water weight, and that is just going to go back down again. I almost didn't even do a weigh-in this week, but I feel like just as my weekly check-in with you guys, it's kind of, you know, a good thing for you guys to see that my weight isn't constantly just going down. I'm also doing my best not to tie my mood to the number on the scale. So it's also kind of a lesson in myself to teach myself that I can be okay even if the numbers are going up or even if they're staying the same. And that's not always easy, but it's an important lesson for me to be able to learn. I didn't really have any side effects this week. I will say that it feels like the compound is getting less and less effective as I go on, so I'm just going to keep monitoring that. I think I've told you guys already that I've pretty much decided that I'm going to go back to the subdermal injection. So as we get closer to the end of the sublingual pills that I have left, we'll see where we go from there. Anyway, that's really all I have this week. I know it was a short video because I've been a little preoccupied, but I hope you all had an awesome week. Oh, I did want to mention we hit 800 subscribers this week. I did already mention it on my community board, but if you didn't see that post, thank you to those of you who are subscribed. If you've been watching these videos for a while and you haven't subscribed for some reason, I would love to have you join my YouTube family. Again, this channel, it really helps the channel out when you do subscribe and like the videos. And I really appreciate all the support that you guys give me every week being here, and I am continuing to try and stay hopeful for the future in spite of the yo-yo thing that my weight is doing right now. So I hope you all have an awesome week, and I will talk to you soon. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding.